Hi everybody, it's Jessica from Tensita Johnson, and today we are back with this cornrow hairstyle that we just wanted to look a bit different, just some waves and not so straight, and just trying to do something new. So we made a side part line where my model Marta normally has her part line when she wears the hair to one side, and then I just make in a right angle a partition until behind her ear, and the rest of the hair I just take to one side so that it's not in the way while I'm going to braid the right hand side over her ear. Just check that the portion of hair that you prepare has a neat parting, and bring all the rest of the hair into a deep ponytail, and then we can start. So I started from the back of the head and just made wavy lines. So decided to make it a bit thinner. Then this portion I'm clipping away, and the rest of the hair I tie with an elastic just down. Here you see better the hairline. Later I take an elastic. Here I used first the clip, and then I'm using hair gel for the edges. You know that I like to apply it with the toothbrush, and you can also apply it with the comb, what is the easiest for you. And I have to tell you, I did I think the last braid, I used hair wax, and I like the result better. When you have so tiny braids, it looks nicer with the hair wax, and it was very easy to braid the little strands. So comb the gel neatly through, and then take a tiny, very thin portion from the beginning of the part line, split that into 3 equal strands. Here you have them. You see they're quite thin, and then I do 2 stitches, and I'm going to add in hair now, always from the right hand side. So hold the strands, add in to the middle strand some hair, and then bring the left under, right under, and then again take a tiny portion of hair and add it between of your 2 fingers. You can hold back like I do it here, the rest of the hair with the comb. Then you have a place where the comb is waiting for you, and on the other hand you have the hair next to your braid, straightened away, and it won't get in the middle of your braid. Take very thin portions. I can just give this advice, and try to braid over the part line. It also looks nice if you have the wavy lines. If you do what you see me doing in the last braid, just braiding not on the part line and not taking only hair from one side, to braid it in the middle, then you see the partition of the hair, but the braid goes through the middle of this partition. That looks very nice too, so you will see later, but I wanted to show you different ways, and then you can practice on your model and see what is the most practical for you and what you like better. Keep on adding in the hair like you've seen me doing it, with small portions, and try not to have the other hair in the middle. This is where I decided that next time I use a hair elastic on the hair that I'm not braiding. So when you see, I'm holding my palm up with my left hand, and then hold it close to the scalp. Just open your index finger and your thumb to bring in the new hair between your fingers. Keep on braiding until you have no more hair to add in. If you're new on our channel, we would appreciate if you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and click the little notification bell so that you get a notification when we upload a new video. This braid I braided until the very end and I just added them to my low ponytail to have it out of the way. So first braid is done, 3 more to go. We keep on with the next partition. Release the clip and then I did another wavy line, but this time completely different. I also added the gel like you have seen it before and I do exactly the same thing. I do 2 stitches with the tiny strands at the very beginning and then I'm adding the hair from the right hand side with the comb. I bring it between my thumb and my index finger, holding these, the left hand and these fingers very tight to the scalp. And it's some kind, I always try to imagine like I would close the braid. So I bring the hair strand under from the right hand side and then when I come with the left hand strand under the middle, I close the braid. And you always go left under, right under, add in hair from the right hand side. Actually, when you add in hair only from one side, these kind of braids are called lace braids and this is what we did here. Same thing like before. Keep on braiding until there's nearly no more hair, until there is no more hair to add in, and then just braid a regular Dutch braid by bringing right under the middle and then left under the middle, right under the middle. In between, use for the strands some gel because this avoids the flyaways. Detangle the hair if necessary. It just gives a neater result. And at the very end, you will just tie it up with a little elastic. Two braids are done, and now we do the third one, and here you see that she has very fine hairs and short hairs in the front, so make sure that they will enter the braid. If not, you just change the parting. The rest goes into a mini ponytail, just to have it out of the way. And here now, like I explained at the very beginning, I'm using Shine Gem. That's some kind of braiding wax that I really like a lot, but it's so hard to get here because it allows me to bring in the very fine baby hairs that she has in the front. Wax is a bit harder to apply because it has a thicker consistence, but then you just comb it through and it makes it very easy to braid. Now I'm taking these very short hairs from the front and I want them to be braided because otherwise they will stick out. Hold them close to the scalp, your fingers, and then try to add in very thin portions of hair. And like this, you will make sure that the baby hairs won't stick out later. And here now I'm adding hair also from the left hand side. Just decide in the braiding process what makes the braid look better. You don't have to be straight, only taking it from the right hand side. If you feel that this will look nicer, then you can just add it from the other side. It depends always how the hair is growing. You see she has there like one spot where there is no hair, so we covered it a bit by taking hair from down, and then it will look very nice in the final result. And now happens exactly what I said. There is a portion of hair and we do not go along the part lines. I just braid in the middle of the portion, and I actually liked finally this result better than there where I tried to go along the part lines. But this was an experiment, so give yourself the chance to make some new experiences, to try out new techniques and new ways of braiding. Braid with your palms down, with your palms up, whatever feels best for you. But don't think there's only one way. There are 1,000 ways that lead to Rome, my mom always said. So try one new way and perhaps you like it better and it feels good. Here behind the ear, make sure that the braid is not too thick because it will annoy the model. and I braided it far enough away from the ear so that the last braid could still be there and had space next to the third braid. So fourth and third will lay very close behind the ear, but still behind the ear. Braid until the end and then tie off with a clear elastic, take the braid away, and then we're going to do the very final fourth braid, and then we are nearly done. Here I'm playing again around the ear and around the hairline, the backs. If you have a tip where one can buy these kind of bags, this Shine Gem or Gem Shine in Spain, please let me know. I really would like to know. Again, tiny portion, short hairs, do some stitches at the very beginning. Here they are, a bit longer than those before. And after the 2 stitches, start to add in hair. I do it here again from both sides. And just braid along in the direction to behind your ear so that the braid won't be annoying. Braid again until the very end, tie off with a clear elastic, and then we are going to add some hair rings. And you know, these ones are so tight, so I'm opening them with these tools, just opening it, bringing it through one part of the, or one strand, and then trying to close it. I don't know where I got this very tiny one from, because it's so easy to handle, while the other one is very difficult. Here my left one is so difficult to manage to close and to hold something that finally I took my fingers. But okay, whenever I find a place where they sell those tools, I hope I find another little one. So I just gave up. Here now I'm joining two of the braids because I thought it would be a nice feature, and it makes sure that the braids are staying in place. You then can decorate however you like, as many as you wish, the colors that you want. There you are absolutely free to decide what you like best. Once again, if you like these kind of videos, please be so kind and give us a thumbs up. We are actually uploading 2, sometimes 1, but mainly 2 videos a week. So if you subscribe and click the notification bell, then you will be notified when we upload a new video. Thank you for that, by the way. Here again, I'm bringing together the 2 braids. She also wants to be able to wear it in a ponytail, so there where the braids are down, I explained to her that she can make the ponytail and then later add the braids on the top. This is our final result. Just wavy cornrows. I hope you like what we showed you today, and see you back very soon.